if you own a gun and you don't own one of these, you're probably more of a liability than you are an asset. All right, good people, even before we get going too much, I'm gonna tell you, go to knowthechoice.com/apparel, get you a purpose over popularity t-shirt. Your friends will love you for it. Great conversation starter, trust me. Now let's get down to business. So, you own one of these, or considering owning one of these. You're fantastic, great, welcome to the team, happy to have you. Here's what I wanna talk to you about today though, why I say that you might be a liability. Now, this is by no means my favorite organization on planet Earth, but according to the ATF and the FBI, and we're going to use a little bit antiquated data, just a little bit, from 2017 to 2021, there were roughly 1,074,022 guns stolen. About 3% of those came from FFLs, about 1% of those were taken in transit, and almost 96% were stolen from private citizens. Here's the problem, people. We're not securing our guns. Now, speaking of securing our guns, I want to tell you that's what makes you a liability. If you buy a gun, buy a safe. And speaking of safes, today's video is brought to you by Vaultec. You'll never guess what they make. Make safes, right? So why is that important? Because we need to keep firearms out of the hands of prohibited people. Now, before you get started with me, let me be very clear about something. I don't think we need any laws. I don't want to see it at a local, state, or federal level. We don't need anyone writing laws telling us how to store our firearms. I think this is a responsible thing. I think we can talk amongst each other, give you tips and different ways you can secure your firearms. But under no circumstance do I think the government needs to impede in our business anymore, let alone passing along consequences and telling us how we have to store things. That said, we need to be responsible. We just do. We need to be responsible. So I want to run you through a couple of options that can keep that smash and grab crook from breaking out your car window, getting your gun. And you might say, hey, I carry my gun everywhere I go. All right, maybe you're 0.5% of the population that does, but for the rest of us, guess what? You can't go to the ball game with your gun. You can't go into many city, state, or federal buildings with your firearm. You can't go into concerts with your gun. Many cities now even just x-ray you when you walk in. Like, there are places you cannot go with your firearm, period. There just are. So guess what? You don't think criminals know that? So they know the guns are in your car. Some people are lazy enough just to leave their guns in their car in general anyway. You got a gun on you and a backup gun in your car that's not even secure. So we have to work on being better with that. So I'm going to walk you through a couple of options and show you some things you can get. And like I said, today's video is brought to you by Vaultec. Here's option number one. You see this guy? This safe is great for your micro compact options. Micro compacts have been the hot cake of sales, right? Everybody wants to make a micro compact, so I'm going to use my thumbprint here and I'm going to open this up for you. Look inside there. You see that beautiful thing? That is the Canik MC9. Beautiful firearm. You got enough room in there for a spare magazine, even a blade if you wanted to put it in there, right? Also something that takes fingerprints, and it even has a hole there. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. That you can remove, charge this thing, and you can also use a key to access it if you need to. So you have the ability to safely store your gun. And guess what? These are also TSA approved. Okay, so that means that you can, in your checked bag, do not try to do this in a carry-on, in your checked bag, this safe qualifies. And the great thing is the TSA doesn't have a key to it. So, you know, there you go. That's great. And charging port is actually right there. So forgive me for that. Moving on. We're going to go to one of the life pod options, which is right here. Okay, nice option for you. It's going to be able to hold a slightly bigger gun. And guess what? The cool thing about the life pod is they're water resistant. They float. So if you're, outdoorsy, you go places where there might be water, kayaking, I don't know, whatever your thing is, guess what? You can secure your gun if your gun needs to float. I don't know why your gun need to float. It might just need to float. So you go fishing, you want to have your gun there. I don't know. You're on a yacht, you're rich, you're in Miami. Guess what? They got an option for you. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to hide it from y'all because I don't trust y'all. Put my code in because I don't know y'all like that. All right, I'm gonna open this up. Inside of here, you can see that we have a full-size firearm. All right, 5-inch firearm, extended magazine. Not only do we have our gun that is equipped with a red dot that is equipped with a light, that is equipped with a extended base pad. You can take that, put that to the side. We have the Black Talent by Cold Steel here, right? So you can have your nice blade inside of your case with you. So you have the room inside the life pod if you so choose for a larger gun. Guess what? We can keep going, okay? If you like a little pizzazz, want something a little bit bigger than the micro compact, guess what? Here you go. You can even get it in your own color, your own flavor. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and open this guy up. And what do we have in here? Oh yeah, okay. We have a compact firearm. With that compact firearm, which I'll go put that down for a second, we have the gun, okay? Little Gucci'd out Glock 19 there. We have our SOG knife, you know, great little concealed carry option for you. You know, we got our SOG knife, right? Kind of swaglicious. And then the only thing that I can think about that rivals the importance of firearms are stogies, okay? So they even got a life pod humidor for you people. You can even secure your cigar. Look at that. Look at the beauty in that. You can even secure your cigars, okay? You can secure everything. The point being, Vaultec has you covered. Own a gun, buy a safe. There is no reason and no excuse that you should want your guns in the hands of prohibited people. Let me give you an example, and hopefully you listen to me. You are part of a community. You are. You live around people, I'm sure, unless you're one of those few people that don't. And God bless you. You live around people. If you don't secure your gun properly and somebody smashes out your window and you thought wrapping it in a t-shirt worked or putting it in a glove box where all they got to do is use a screwdriver to pop it, and someone gets your gun, someone in your community is likely to be a victim of a crime using your gun. If we are going to be standing with one another, gun owners are responsible. We look out for each other. We're there to protect our lives, the lives of the people we love, the lives of innocent people around us. If we are looking at that holistic picture, then why in the world are we helping, aiding, and arming criminals that want to hurt those same people you say you want to protect? Lock up your gun. Just lock up your gun, man. That's all I got for you. Secure your guns. Are you always going to get it 100% right? No. Is anything, even these beautiful options around me, all these things, are they absolute break-in proof? No. You give anybody enough time with anything and they can figure out how to get into it. All I am saying is this gives you a fighting chance. The smash and grab criminal won't be able to just knock out your window. You know, this thing is secured to your vehicle. They won't just be able to knock out your window and take that in 2 seconds, right? But if they can pop your glove box or look in your trunk and find the gun, they're good to go. So get an option that is going to help secure the firearm. Get something that works. If you are about to go out and purchase your first gun, do yourself a favor. Ask the individuals behind the counter, hey, what do you have for me that is an option to secure this gun? People at the sales counter, tell people about safes. Tell them about Vaultec. Add that to your conversation. People that are just out here talking to their friends every day. I hope that you have a safe, and I hope that you will encourage them to get a safe and walk over some best practices about how to store the firearm. That's all I'm asking, man. That being said, please remember to go over and get your Purpose Over Popularity t-shirt at nootherchoice.com. Also check out Vaultec and all the options that they have. I appreciate them bringing you today's video. This is also part of the PDN network. The tour is going on now. So if you are still looking for training, check it out below. Click the link. If you're on Instagram, just click the tag and you can be able to see everything there. Look, guys, let's be better. Let's do better. Let's do better by ourselves, our community. Let's stop being a liability. And Lord forbid, let's stop giving people that want to take our freedom extra ammunition to do so because we aren't doing the right thing. And then they are trying to petition the lawmakers to make our lives a living hell. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.